Hi guys, it's been an absolute minute. I was just checking from way back. I don't know. I was just checking from way back about maybe 18 months ago, I think was the last time that we did a live. And I had missed you so much. I was still talking to my live gang. And I kept saying, okay, we'll do it on Wednesday, we'll do it on so and so, but your girl was so busy. So I haven't had a chance to come and catch up, and it's coming to the end of the year, and I just thought it's new year, new me. Let me be vulnerable and speak to my girls and let it all out, what's in my chest, and tell you what's been happening. A bit of a life update of what's been happening. I've had to make some very difficult decisions. I've had to make some to think very, very sorry. I'm just trying to look at the comments while I'm doing this, which is not really a good idea because I'm realizing that I can't multitask. Anyway, guys, honestly, it's been so long and I struggled. I was like, oh my god, how do I make a YouTube thumbnail? How do I go on StreamYard? How do I make a link? Honestly, I used to do these things in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even if that. And today it took me like probably an hour and a half trying to figure out how things are done. But I got here and I hope to be doing a bit more lives because I miss it. I like it here. I can be myself and we can catch up with my gang. And yeah. So what have you guys been up to? Anyway, let me just I'm sure. Let me not pretend. Let me not pretend that you guys did not see the thumbnail. So I think we need to address the elephant in the room first before we start getting on into other details. So I've made a very, very anyway, I'm sorry guys, I cannot concentrate unless I look at the I want to see what the comments are saying. So let's do that first and then I'll carry on about with addressing the elephant in the room. So anyway, Lucy Lou, how are you, my girl? It's been so long. And Lucy Lou actually is the person I was chatting to today. And I said, you know what, Lucy Lou, let's go live. I'm not going to say let's go live on Wednesday because chances are I'm not. Let me just say today and commit to it. And I'm really proud of myself. I've managed to say that and stick to it. So yay! Well done to me. And thank you, Lucy Lou, for inspiring me to do it. So how are you, sweetie? So we are me and Lucy Lou got coffee makers recently. I don't know about you guys, and we are the barista gangs, the baristas. The barista award for 2025 goes to Sandra and Lucy. Anyway, let's carry on. Hey, how are you, sweetie? Alice Shambamuto, my girl. How are you? Hey, girl. It's been too long. Too long. You are so right. Almost honestly, over 18 months. It's been too long. It's just honestly, it's been crazy. Yeah, I'm so glad to be here, guys. And I know tonight is going to be exciting as always. Lucy Lou says, yes, girl. I love you. I love you, sweetheart. Um, I am all good. Haha. In our barista era. Oh, oh my god, guys. Coffee machine coffee is amazing. Hey, goodbye to instant coffee. Anyway, yeah, I was filter coffee gang before, but now I've got the machine. It's amazing, honestly, guys. If you like coffee, you need to think about treating yourself to one of those. But anyway, right, the elephant in the room, the decision that I've had to make, a very, very difficult decision. And yes, it is the end of Sandra and Steve, guys. Um, yeah, it's how can I put it? We've had to make some changes, some very, very tough changes that we've had to make. And we've sat down and decided that this is the better way, the better path to follow because I don't know how to say it, but yeah. So it's just gonna be me, guys. It's just gonna be Sandra on here. No more Sandra and Steve. Um, Lucy Lou is saying, "Oh my God, yes, Lucy Lou, we have to make some decisions sometimes if the situation is not fitting, we have to make those decisions and say goodbye to them. But guys, before you start sharing this post and say, guys, hey, I told you. I told you, Sandra and Steve are not. Oh my God, I can see it's getting shared. Guys, hey, Sandra and Steve are going to be finished. Guys, Sandra and Steve are finished on YouTube. Yeah. So this is just going to be me. The YouTube channel is going to be it's going to be called Sandra's Entrepreneur Circle. So yes, guys, Stevie, Steve is not going anywhere, guys. Steve is here. Sandra and Steve for life. Eh?
I'm not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
I'll be in the background.
You'll be in the background. So, so it is the end for Sandra and Steve on YouTube. But yeah, Steve will be every now and again.
I'll make special appearances then.
Special appearances,
Yeah.
and Steve will be coming and adding his 2 pence. We all know, you guys know anyway, that I do love property, but even that love, it's shared between the two of us anyway. So Steve will also come and share his interesting property experience.
I'm sure to be showing videos of me fitting kitchens.
Yes, yes, yeah. Because Steve is really good with it. I tell you all the time, guys. Steve is very good with his hands. So in every way. So yeah, Steve is just going to be taking a back seat on the YouTube channel because I'm planning on doing some new things. I'm planning on vlogging my journey.
And doing a lot of lives,
doing a lot of lives, and I'm also doing. It's gonna take this channel is gonna take another because of the lives. The lives are gonna be also be in a different way as well because we're gonna be doing podcasts as well. We're going to have a podcast, and we're going to be inviting some entrepreneurs, some female, because I'm all about empowering women. So we're going to be inviting some female entrepreneurs. Then we're going to be coming and sharing to us what they've been doing, how their journey was. I'm going to be sharing my journey because I'm sure you guys know if you've been following us on Instagram and Facebook, you've seen that I've been in my property entrepreneur journey this year. So I get a lot of questions and people ask me a lot of things as well. So I'd like to share those experiences. I'd like to inspire someone. I always like to inspire someone. I've been inspiring other people as well. So if I can inspire one person in my journey,
you inspire me.
There you go. You see, so I've done my bit, but I want to inspire more than Steve.
I'm not important.
You are, baby. You are. I know most people in the comment section are gonna be thinking, oh well, I'm going to unsubscribe now. Steve is gone. No. Because most of them are here for you. They like your vibe.
I'm not gone.
They like your chilled vibe. They're not up in here with the noisemakers here.
I've been promoted to the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, yeah. So Steve will probably be taking anyway, he does all the time anyway. He takes videos of me sometimes. So he's going to be promoted to be the producer of Sandra's Entrepreneur Circle.
I'll be the sound guy.
Yeah, he's going. So yes, guys, Steve is not going anywhere. It's not the end. We are very much together. And yes, to Alice, I was talking to Alice, babe. Alice said she is tired. She wants to be the bridesmaid. She said she's tired now. She's been doing all this. You know, in Zimbabwe, we do some steps for the wedding. Mm-hmm. So she said she's been practicing the steps. And it's been so long now. She says, what? Come on now. Okay. You know, when is the wedding? So, babe, just because you're behind behind the scenes doesn't mean that you can't answer this question. Because these girls here, I can assure you, the girls in the comment section are asking, when is this man putting a ring on it? You can't see a ring now. Come on, 2024, no ring. This shouldn't be happening. Which side is the ring anyway? Is it this one? So I'm doing the right one. 2025, there should be a ring on it.
Okay.
I think they will anyway. I think they will.
I'll get a loan.
You'll get a loan because you know your girl like nice things. Okay. So yeah, baby. Steve is not feeling too good today. We've had some visitors. We've had my sister from Austria, my other sisters from Bristol and Birmingham, Miss Yokai. We're here for Christmas, with a nice Christmas. So we've had really, really a busy week, really. Yeah. So we're gonna have
I'm gonna go and leave you guys too.
He's gonna go and rewatch Formula One. You know it. This people, they know you.
I'm not watching Squid Game.
Oh yeah. Oh cool. Yeah. You're watching on your own, babe.
Yeah.
You're cheating on me.
Yeah.
You're cheating on me, babe.
Oh yeah.
Babe, these people can see that you're cheating on me.
With Squid Game, yeah.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be watching together, babe.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go and pause it then.
Anyway, guys,
So, guys,
let me catch up with the conversation. So yes, guys, I was telling you that I get so many questions about the entrepreneur side of me, and I've been very busy, so I've not had a chance to share my journey, to share my struggles. I my property um property strategy of choice is Airbnbs. So I've been getting a lot of questions about Airbnbs. So what I've been thinking was I would share all the ups and downs of Airbnbs because there are some downs. Not all the time though. I think there's another thing I was thinking about. I was thinking, but it's not fair because it's not all downs, but there are downs, and I think sometimes people need to know those downs and the ups as well. They are good apps. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. But there are some downs and some interesting stories, really, with the guests and stuff. So I'll be sharing that just in case somebody's interested in taking on that journey as well. They can get inspired, hopefully, and just whatever you want to do. And I know, guys, you like the juicy stories, so don't worry about the juicy stories. I've got plans for the juicy stories as well. So the juicy story is the relationship side. So some of you might be talking about if it's like the mental health side, just self love and stuff. We might maybe dab on it a little bit with the lives, but the juicy stories, right? We're gonna have a podcast, guys. We're gonna have a podcast, and this time it's not gonna be just Sandra on the juicy stories, guys. It's a podcast. With me and Alice, our girl Alice. So me and Alice are going to have a podcast, and we're going to talk about relationships, about mental health. Our psychologist is in the building, so we're going to have the psychologist input, and then the crazy input on the other side. So it's going to be a good mix. So we're going to have we haven't completed the ins and outs yet, but that's it because we don't want to lose this juicy side. We like it. It's just some way to escape sometimes. So we're just thinking, we don't want to mix this channel too much with the relationship things. So, but obviously, every now and again, I'm gonna mix, because this is gonna be like about my journey, not only just the entrepreneur side, but even the day in the life, the that kind of stuff. So you're gonna see some little nitty gritties, some little snippets of Sandra's personal life, but more the relationships because I like the, it's really the live side where we talk about stories about people, try to help people in relationships. If they got any questions, if they want to come on the podcast and share the stories, and that kind of stuff. I was thinking instead of mixing it up and confusing the algorithm and everything, we would do that as a podcast, me and Alice. We might do it as a YouTube channel, but all that, guys, all that will be coming. It's not finalized yet. It's just a little snippet, but we will be telling you the ins and outs once we finalize it with my girl Alice. So yes, that's where we were. And let me go through the comment section. Then I will tell you about my New Year resolutions, and then you can tell me about some of yours as well, because we are team year resolutions here. Because I think with everything with life, you have to have a milestone. It's something that you measure to look forward to. So for me, I use like New Year's. I use like my birthday. Oh yes. Okay. Before I get on the questions, um, I used my birthdays as a milestone for my entrepreneur journey. I said where I don't want to be 45 and have to go to work. I want to be well. I think I've accomplished it somehow because although I go to work as a nurse, sometimes I go by choice. I actually earn enough from my businesses to not need to go to work. So I'm very proud of myself that I set that milestone, and when I turned 45, I was like, yeah, I have. I'm 45 now. I know, guys. I know. Stop. I look 21. I know. And ask my nephews and nieces, they say Auntie Sandra is 21. So I know what you're talking about. But yes, guys, your girl, the true age, on paper, on the birth certificate, is 21, is 45. But I know I'm 21. But yeah, but the birth certificate is 45, and I made a milestone. I made a pact and say when I get to 45, I want to be able to be an entrepreneur, be able to make money while I sleep, and be able to not worry about having to go to work and not go to work because I have to. It's not a nice thing. I go to work. I didn't realize this, guys, but I've been a revelation that I actually like nursing. Who can say that? I love my job. So just actually go to work because I love it. So it's a nice place to be. Although eventually I will reduce even more. Like in the next year, that's my new resolution. The next year, I will not be going to nursing as much, probably once or twice a month. Just to some of us have got registrations to keep alive, but just that because I am going to concentrate on my entrepreneur journey full time this time. I was kind of like full time a bit, but I was still working a bit more than I should. But this time it's going to be pretty much full time, and I'm so excited about this journey. So that's my New Year resolution. I can't wait. I'm going to be sharing my journey with you guys. So don't you worry. And if you've got any questions, if you've got something that you want me to be sharing on here, by all means, just in the comment section, hit a girl up and anywhere else. And we'll definitely, oh, I've got a guest already. Oh, Alice Shambamuto. Alice Shamba. Oh, I had to think. Oh, I had to think. I had to think about how to do this. Oh my God, if I, oh, I don't know what I did. Alice. It's been so long. It's been so long. So please, Alice, go back in the studio. The link, guys, is pinned up. I don't know what I did. I have to think properly, actually. Before I take Alice in, let me go on the questions because I know the comments getting popping on this. Are you still together? Lucy, your fair Nottingham man is not gonna leave me. He's not gonna leave this juicy African girl here. He ain't going anywhere. He says, "Oh, I was worried." I know you would be, Lucy Lou. That was a little surprise for you. Hey, Steve. He's gone, but yeah, I know you know. Yeah, he's been promoted to behind. Yeah, he's the behind the screen, guys. Hello, gang. Hi, Miss Yuki. How are you? Yes, when is the wedding? Good. It's a good thing. I should have actually read. Actually, I'm gonna make him read these comments again. Cause yeah, and oh yeah, the bridesmaids. I think I'm gonna have like 20 bridesmaids because I want to, because I can, because I'm Sandra. I'm the queen of extra, and I would not be comfortable if my girls, the girls that I know have been with me through this journey, are not bridesmaids. So you guys, you're gonna be bridesmaids. You're gonna be bridesmaids. Hello, Miss Wolf of Femi. How are you, sweetie? Oh, good to see you. I tried to call you earlier. Good to see you, sweethearts. Good to have you here. So weird to be back. Honestly, it's so I. It was an interesting journey this evening. Honestly, today anyway, because just sorting out the YouTube thumbnails, just sorting out the StreamYard, the links, the oh god, I don't know. It was a lot. It was a hot mess, but I'm glad I managed to do it. Oh, okay. Mr. Mamuto, Mr. Mamuto is waiting for me in the guest. I need Alice. I need to do this properly. I'm sure it's at the stage.
Ah, there we are.
Ah, good. So we are together.
So we're working. We're
It's not
working.
working. I'm sorry I booted you out earlier. I did not mean to do that, my girl. I
No,
did
you're
not mean.
okay. Darling, where have you been? I mean,
Ah,
this is completely
honestly,
and utterly unacceptable.
I
Really?
feel at home right now. This is me. I'm in my element, and I miss this so much. I needed this. Who needs therapy? Who needs therapy on this YouTube and the
Here,
girls?
here.
Alice, you're gonna be out of business, love. YouTube is it now.
This is it.
So, guys, just
Oh,
in case you didn't know,
indeed.
who Alice is, who the girl we're gonna be doing. What Alice was telling me the name. What's the name of our podcast, Alice?
Two Zimbroads.
Two Zebras. There you go. So we're gonna be representing the Zoom girls and in the diaspora, doing our thing.
No, because there's other nationalities that are talking, and there's no platform that is, primarily for people from Southern Africa, let me say. So it would be
Mm.
nice, to have our perspective out there in the streets or
Yeah,
on,
but then Lucy
social
Lou is gonna be
media.
thinking, oh, so am I out of here then? What about our
No,
Lucy
no,
Lou?
no, no. Remember, it's all in the planning. It's all in the pipeline. This is just brainstorming. But like, It could be like some two broads, just
Mhm. But honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'm
yeah.
so up for it. And I think, sometimes when you're doing these YouTube lives,
Mm.
you kind of like some training. Because I was, I was given, oh guys, I was given an opportunity to talk, to be a speaker for one of these,
Come
the
on now.
conferences. And
Mm.
I just stood there, I started talking. And I was like, where did that come from? How did I manage that? And I realized that I could sit here and talk to people for 2 hours on YouTube, sometimes 4 hours.
True. True.
That was training. So yeah, so we can do this. I'm really looking forward to the podcast, and I think it's going to be helping a lot because we've
I
got a lot
know
of
it.
issues, especially in the Zim or Southern African community. There's so many issues that we
Mm.
need to
Mm.
address. So I'm looking forward to that.
But even just issues with women in general,
Yes, so that
So
will be
it's
exciting.
nice.
That,
Finally.
honestly, I've missed you guys. I've missed the slaves.
This
I've missed
woman
it.
just disappeared on us just because she wants to go make some
Big man.
l'argent.
Guys, it's no
Hey,
secret. Your girl likes things, but your girl has to wait for things. Yeah, the
it
money is
doesn't
not
have to.
enough.
We are not saying there's anything wrong with our girl working on things. Girl, work on things, but the things that are working already, keep them things too.
And it's not good to forget my girls, eh? Forget my where's their life. Honestly, guys, I've missed you. I've missed this. And it's so strange because I've not done it for a while, but it's just come on. It's
Vanessa,
just gone
you
back. It's like
know.
swimming. It's like riding a bike. It's just like,
Mm,
come on, Sandra,
mm,
you can do this.
mm.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Miss Auntie, you go, girl. Well done for being. Thank you, girl. And
Ah, we'll
you
just be
know
jealous.
what?
Oh,
It's
I saw this friend. She's into property.
yes, yes, and yes. And the thing is, I don't want to do it on my own, guys. It's lonely
Mm,
at the top. Eh?
that's
So I
it.
want to
That's
drag my
it.
girls with me. So I know, not everybody's an entrepreneur, and I respect that. But just in case
Yeah,
you want to be, or you want to do
yeah.
side hustle or something,
Mm,
And like I
mm,
said, guys, it's not only it's going to be mainly property because that's my baby,
yeah.
but I've got a lot of friends that are
Mm,
entrepreneurs in other industries that I
mm,
might, request to come and join. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I know it's
super.
gonna help a lot. Because the thing is, I think there's not many um women of color, I should say, that are like out there, and other people. It's okay to be seeing with other women that are doing well, but or
Mm,
maybe they say, oh yeah, because she maybe or she inherited all that from a grandfather or
mm,
whatever. But if you're starting from scratch, and you can see your sister who's got the same past or the same
mm.
story as you
Yeah,
doing it, it's
yeah.
inspiring. So I'm hoping.
And doing it in a country that's not of where she was born in. That is
Exactly.
amazing.
Exactly. So yeah, and I didn't think that would be possible when I came. I had no
Mm,
idea. Honestly, if you told me
mm.
27 years ago,
Hey, how
that's
many?
Sandra Chipo.
You only look young. You
Chipo.
only look 22. Ah,
Huh?
yeah. You only
Ah,
look 22.
exactly. Ask my nephew and nieces. The, TT, right? Your guy's daughter. She
Mm,
was like, she got a nice little like fidget pen from as one of her presents for
mm,
Christmas. I said, oh, that's pretty. Can Auntie Chipo have it? She's like, Auntie Chipo, okay, I'll give you, but I need to use it for a bit. So I promise I'll give you on your next birthday on your 1022. I said, okay.
oh, bless. That's all you need.
So she knows. That's your
Oh,
auntie is
so
22,
sweet.
21.
You know,
21.
I mean, looking at her auntie right now, her auntie's looking ravishingly young. I
Ah!
mean, hey,
Then
hey,
you think that Steve is going. Steve is going where? Where?
for the why in the how of the who. Listen, we are waiting for our destination wedding.
I told him,
Yeah.
I said, do you know what? This girls are, the bridesmaids are waiting.
Mm, you've got bridesmaids, you've got event planners, you've got everything, everything. We are just waiting. It's like,
Ah! And
command
then
more
Lucy
call.
Lou is here for the juicy stories. I'm here for it.
Mm,
Ah! The juicy
because
stories
that
are
would
not
be a
going
nice
anywhere
juicy
soon.
story.
Ah! do you know when I was doing this, when I was going through the lives, I don't
Mm,
know, I think it came as a memory or something, and it was
mm.
that video where we did the how the small penis thing, and I just burst out laughing.
That was the best.
On the tape measure. Huh?
Mwakile, mwakile. Nice.
Oh God. Alice is saying, yay. Women are so exciting. I know, right? Exciting times.
Yay.
Yeah, there you go. Her kids wants to be flower girls. They are. And they're also saying, come on, hurry up. I'm doing, Titi was saying,
Absolutely.
Auntie Chipo, tell Uncle Steve that I'm getting too old to be a flower girl. She's going to get too old. So she's been waiting.
He has
She's
to
been
expect
waiting.
it now.
Yes,
Yeah,
she's been
yeah.
waiting. So no. So these girls are
And
going to be
he
too
doesn't
old.
need a loan. He just needs he doesn't need a loan. Tell him that I said he doesn't need a loan. He just needs
Mm.
to book a place and things,
And then the girls will sort
things
it.
we will sort it out. We just need a date. Just get a
Mm.
date and that's it. We just want a date. That's all we need. We don't need loans. We don't need whatever. Just give us a date. That's all.
Yesterday we went for a meal with my Lawson side for
Okay.
Christmas because I didn't see them for Christmas. They were away for Christmas, so we went
Hmm.
for a meal, family meal. I met the
Yeah.
family and some others I hadn't met before, so it was good. And we're talking about something about the chairs at our house. In my house, apparently the back thing is about. The mother was saying that it's about people that at weddings they put a bow at the back. And there's babe, do you hear that? At weddings, they use that. So we
Hint.
You did.
Even your mother is saying something now.
And the mother-in-law was like, yes, yes.
Hmm. So obviously, Sandra, for you, 2024 has been pretty eventful. But looking
Honestly,
back, what is
it's
the thing that makes you the most proudest?
buying a house. That
Mm,
house, it
yeah,
makes me so proud.
yeah.
And also, I think it's more because of what I went through to buy it. I almost lost it. I think I'm gonna say the story as well for one of my
Mm,
videos. And so for me, I was just like, Sandra, nothing.
yeah,
You've done it, girl. and
yeah,
and above all, though, I'm a believer, and I just know that it was God. That
yeah,
house, I could have lost it if it wasn't for
yeah,
God. I could have easily,
yeah.
honestly, guys, that was my highest moment. I was just like,
And
wow,
you're jingling the
Sandra.
keys.
Dingly
Ready?
dingly. So,
Hey!
as we go with the years, we double things
Mm,
up. So it was one house this
that's
year.
it.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
two next year. We don't do
yeah.
one anymore. We can surpass it somehow.
Mm,
So yeah, so that was good. I honestly I felt like wow. And
yeah.
I bought other houses, like just normal. But
Mm,
I never bought a house like at the auction and everything. I just thought I did that. And there was so many obstacles, so many. And
wow.
honestly,
But
I
each
feel
one, yes,
I just feel so proud. Every time I go in that house, I just like, yeah,
yeah,
girl, you did this. You
yeah.
did this.
That is it.
So yes,
Pat
guys, honestly,
yourself.
I'm gonna be sharing the stories, and some
Yeah.
people are so scared of just
Mm.
trying him. Some people are thinking about it and they're thinking, how can they do it? Come on, guys, if I can do it, you can. So
Yeah,
if
because
that's
like
what you want
like
to
you
do,
think about your responsibilities, finances.
I
Sometimes
was gonna
people
say
think,
it's not easy. It's not
mm-hmm,
easy. It involves. I had to be okay. I know your girls still buy one or two bags during the day, but it wasn't as bad as, as I was before. I had to be disciplined.
one or
It
two,
was
one or two.
hard. It was hard, but when you know that you're doing this and you can
Uh,
see the achievement. Honestly, guys, it's the most and just
it's the
taking my
best.
daughters there and my daughter seeing
Mm,
that
mm,
it was just like it's a nice moment. And
mm,
I want to take my nieces, I want to take my nephews.
yeah.
I've got a heart for young people,
Mm,
not
mm.
necessarily my own, but even like as long as you are my child's age,
As, lo-
I
as,
just
as long
want
as you,
you
you connect somehow.
I just
Yeah.
want you to succeed. And
Yeah.
if I can be oh, I've got a guest as well, another guest joining. Oh, the Wolford family, love. Hey,
Hi.
hey, little sis.
Hi guys!
How are you?
This is so weird being here.
Phoebe
Here we
back
are
again.
again.
Yes.
Excited.
Like we've never left.
Exactly. Loyal subscribers here.
Mm,
I know. I know. I was just like, you know what? I know my people. Let me just,
We
I
have to
know.
check if we're still subscribed because it's been a minute.
Yes, just in case they unsubscribed. Hey guys, and oh
That
guys,
has been a
guys,
year.
yes, and
Hey,
guys, thank you so much. You know, the last time we did anything, I posted anything on YouTube, I think we had about 1,050 subscribers. But now people kept coming, even if there was nothing happening. Ah, so thank you
ah,
guys. All the
look
people
at
that were
that.
coming, just coming and thinking and hoping, and they inspired me. Think, you know what,
It's a
Sandra?
good thing you're back.
We know you're coming back. So we're just
Mm,
gonna subscribe and then wait for you to come back. So yes,
mm.
guys, thank you for
Very
believing in
faithful.
me. For
You
believing
know
in
what?
me.
You're right. You're right. People are
Mhm.
still watching our videos.
Faith is
Um,
next level though. Faith, you almost
I'm
went
nearly on 5K. I'm
5K, and
trying to.
I was telling Faith, we need to go back on YouTube, sweetie. It's really your 5K. It's no joke.
I
They kept
know.
subscribing. So, we are
Well,
grateful.
I think I'm gonna do what you're doing. I'm gonna revamp.
You need to.
Mm.
You need to. You
I'm
need
gonna
to.
revamp because
Clearly, people
I'm
believe in
studying
us.
to be a
Yeah.
psychotherapist. So yeah,
Mm.
we've got stuff in line. But here, guys, it's a lot.
It is, but it's worth it. If people are doing that, it means that
Mm.
they're enjoying what you're watching. Sometimes we just think, who want to watch this nonsense that I do? Just sit there and be silly. But somebody's clearly getting entertained, so that's good.
That's true.
So
Mm,
That's
mm,
true. So,
mm.
you know,
So yeah, Faith, we need you here, darling. We need
don't
the
worry,
gang
guys.
gang.
I come back.
Yay, soon. Alice, you need to
Oh,
start your own as well.
Hey, you people.
mm-hmm. Yes, Alice.
Alice,
Mhm.
let's start a podcast.
Yes, we're going to. That's what, as
Seriously.
Alice was saying, we need the
Honestly,
podcast.
I was telling Sandra, it's like, I was thinking about, because I watch different people, and you hear their perspectives that they're giving, and then you're like, and
Mm,
then you kind of notice that, wait, I don't see a certain group, I don't see I don't see a certain group, I don't see a certain type of women, and it's like, it would be nice, because the ones that I do see, yes, they're entertaining, but I don't think it's
They're
only
not talking about the real stuff. They're not having the real
they're not getting down
yeah,
conversation.
to
she doesn't relate. They don't relate to us. So
and it doesn't
there's
relate
little.
to us. That's true, Sandra. It
Mm,
doesn't really
mm,
relate, and
mm,
it's very difficult to engage in it. So I was
mm,
like, to be nice, where, like, a bunch of 2, 3 women, they can talk. People need
mm,
auntie Sandra, uh, and aunties, not in the way that we think. I think progressive aunties are needed out there, because there's so
yes.
many people talking. There's so many people giving all sorts of advice, but it's
Mm,
very different to somebody who gives you advice based on personal experience.
mm, mm,
And the older I get, I realize that there's a lot of noise, and people
mm,
can, but they don't practice what they preach. They
yeah.
And so we need, authentic people online who can,
Mm,
yes, we would love the views and would love, the
mm.
plenty of subscribers. And I do believe that, as long as you're doing something that is right, all of that will definitely
Will
happen.
come. It will follow. Yeah.
Not
Mm,
me. But, like,
mm,
just doing something that really benefits, that really makes a difference in people's lives. That's what
mm.
I'm about. That's
Yeah.
what I see. And so you
100%.
think that you want to show other people how you can become an entrepreneur. That's why I even said,
Mm,
in a foreign country, it's amazing, Sandra.
mm,
So now your
mm,
daughters see that, and then
mm,
nieces see that, nephews see
mm,
that. So you think about how we talk about representation, how that's important.
mm,
For me,
mm,
it's more on the mental health side, because I do
mm,
think that there's certain places that people are going to that are not not really helping them, and I
mm,
want to encourage people that therapy is such a good thing and you should
mm,
go. There's different kinds. So if you want to know the types that are out there, then this platform you're creating will be a safe
mm,
space for you to even get that
mm.
in and be directed to the right place and get
Yeah.
to know what
Mm,
it's all about, because
yeah.
there's still a lot of confusion, and there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fear, and there doesn't need to be any fear. So
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely needed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look to you and for you to direct me and guide me on this YouTube thing, because I'm like, hey, some of the comments I see some people get, I'm like, me, I don't think I'll be able to handle those, because the way I can fire back, eh?
The thing is, sometimes this is what I do with the comments. Yeah, I see it on Instagram. I
Mm,
some people are just sad. They get sad in themselves, and they feel that
yeah.
they can just comment to make themselves, But then for me, actually, when they comment, I just think, oh my God, bless them, right? But
Mm,
honestly, I'm gonna be honest, right? There was like, I think there was one or two videos I did that with. There was somebody who made this really, really like obnoxious comment, and I was like, okay, darling, you know what?
mm,
Initially, I was like, I'm not going to respond to this. I was like, it's not even worth my while to respond this
yeah.
nonsense, because clearly this is nonsense. But I was like, no, do you know what? Now I've got two
Yeah.
minutes for you. Let me comment to you. And then I pin that comment. And oh my God. So sometimes the negative comments, they actually bring a lot of engagement in that video. Yes. So
Okay, all
yes.
things work
So
together then.
so don't mind the trolls. The trolls can then they don't even, it's a thing that they come into whatever you because of the miserable lives.
Mm.
They, because none of them even look at the
Oh, oh, is she there?
I think someone's calling the phone, probably.
Ah, hey, it's a troll.
It's a lot, it's a lot. But
Yeah.
you are right. There's a lot of rubbish online. Like the other day, I was on TikTok and
Mm,
someone was talking about, oh, I therapy myself. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. That's fine. We all have coping mechanisms. But
mm.
then they're like, oh, I'll never go and speak to a therapist or someone about my issues. And I'm just like, oh my God, how do I even start speaking to a person like you?
Like this, and what is your reason for even saying that? Because if you've
Yeah,
never been, you're not the right person to even criticize it, because you've never experienced it. So,
yeah.
what are you talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about. That's the thing. Goodness me.
It's a
Me, it's
lot.
just,
It's sad.
it's people going to the wrong places, and seeking help in the wrong places, and then and then
TikTok is the worst for it. People go on
uh,
there and they share their life stories on there.
on
And then
TikTok. Okay.
you leave there with nothing. What have you gained?
Can you see me, guys?
We can
Yeah.
see you.
Okay, could you hear me earlier?
No.
No, you just went off.
A phone came, if somebody called me, and then it just
That's what
Yeah.
muted me
that's what
out.
they said. Yeah, you're right.
Mm. Never mind. I'm back. I'm happy. Anyway, carry on, guys.
You're saying on TikTok that's where a lot of misinformation goes on.
Yeah, hundred
Yes,
percent,
yes,
100%.
yes.
Even some of the podcasts, like I feel like with with us people of color,
Mm,
most podcasts is about, oh, a guy should be doing this and this and this for you, and it's not anything like, oh, this is what you need to do as a woman to make money, or to
yeah, yeah,
do you see what I mean? So for
yeah,
me, I really struggle with those things because I'm
yeah,
like, I'm not in the same space, or
yeah,
even but I could tell that sort of thing, right? Is
mm,
about um oh, online dating, or this guy ghosted me. And I struggle because some of these people are my age and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not there.
yeah,
I'm not on that level. I'm not saying I'm better than them, but I'm not on that level. So it's yeah, it's just
yeah,
so hard. It's so
yeah.
difficult.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing, and still talking about, oh, for me, it's the, oh, this is, if this person is doing this, or if he's doing this, then that means he's a narcissist. If he's doing
Yeah.
this, then that means they're toxic. And I'm like, come on,
Yeah. Like,
you
oh,
the
that's a
person
red
who's
flag.
Mm-hmm.
like, how many flags? And it's not even easy. Look, who's going to go out there looking for red flags unless they
Mm-hmm.
present themselves? They don't even
Yeah.
present themselves in the way that you think. So all the
Mm-hmm.
that are giving people advice, like, if you see this, then this is what it means, and if you see that, this is what it means. It's complete nonsense.
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for us, let me speak for myself. When people mention the red flags that they mentioned that I should look out for, those were not the red flags that I saw when I met the different toxic people that I
There will
encountered.
be someone with a different one, a special one. Mm-hmm.
It's so subjective, because
Mm-hmm.
every crook has got his own,
Mm,
their own
Praise.
way of doing things.
mm,
So you
Yeah.
mm.
have to learn
Yes,
that.
that sixth sense.
I
That's come on. Is this for me?
And we
Yeah.
all do as well. We all
Mm,
do. So it's not
mm,
just the other person.
like, how many times
mm,
do people need to be told to look out for this and look out for that and check out
mm,
for this? And so it means that we're just going to be a bunch of people who are going to be so hyper vigilant at look, and it's so
Yeah.
stressful. It's not
mm,
necessary. Why don't we
mm,
try and advise people on how to, what kind of boundaries we need to come up with, and then how to
mm,
enforce it? Because listen, it's very easy to say, okay, I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boundary,
mhm,
but enforcing it on people is a completely different ballgame, because you're going to
mhm,
get resistance. People are not going to like it. And it's who? Because there's some boundaries that you need to have for family, some boundaries that
mhm,
you need to have for friends, some boundaries
mhm,
that you need to have for partners. So it's different. And
mhm.
they're not all going to react the same way. And then you
Yeah.
go something like TikTok or Instagram, and somebody's saying that, oh yeah, you need to have your boundaries, you need to have your boundaries. I'm like, listen, you don't know what you're talking about. Because some boundaries can cost you relationships.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
And if you're not, and if you're not prepared for that, it can really knock you for six.
mm,
And then
mm.
that's when you'll have to come to therapy. Ha ha ha.
That's why you're still in business. That'll
And
keep
you
you in
know what? Being
business.
a therapist will never be replaced by a robot. So
Yeah. Mm-mm,
yeah.
Never,
mm-mm. Because
ever.
there's feelings that are involved. Yeah. No
Yeah.
AI. No AI will do that. No.
Nah, it
Uh,
can't.
AI can't assimilate everything that a therapist
mm,
can do. It cannot.
mm, no.
There are some
Lu-
things that it,
Lucy Lou, you
a
said
human
my
being.
plan for 2025 is to get my side hustle going.
You
What
go
is
for
Ooh,
it.
it?
what's the side hustle?
Whatever the side, you go, girl.
Yeah,
Mm,
exactly.
what is? I'd like to know what it is,
What
sweetie,
is the side
so that
hustle?
we can even, we
Hmm.
can even advertise it on here if it's
You
something
know
that
what
somebody
I'm
might
saying?
use. You know what I mean? So you never know. You never know. Cheapos, you wake up.
Cheapos, are you gonna
Chippers.
be cheapos? So you know your new branding, whatever. Are
Mhm.
you going to be talking about mortgages? Are you going, or is it just about house renovations? Is there
No,
more to it?
anything to do with property. If you've got any
Okay.
questions, if you leave your questions in the comment section, we will delve into
Yeah.
it.
We'll do a
So
video.
any question you may have, even if
Yeah.
you've got some here right now, just put them in the
Mm.
comment section so that I
Super.
can, I
Yeah.
can make a video out of it.
Yeah.
Whatever, look, anything to do with mortgages or property or anything. Even
Yeah.
if it's some side hustles that I don't know about, I've got some friends that can maybe come. Or if you say, oh, I want you to bring somebody who to come here who does, I don't know, some kind of thing that I don't do. As
Yeah.
long as it's an entrepreneur, I've got friends in that kind of circle, the entrepreneur
Mm.
circle. So I can try and get somebody who does that, who can come here
Mm.
and share a few of the nuggets. It's all about. I want to make this platform a place where people can share the nuggets on how to do what they're doing and why, and successful people, and they'll show us how they got to where they are. Because there are,
Perfect.
believe it or not, there are people that do like to share, that don't mind sharing
Mm.
Yeah.
their journey, their highs and the lows, and just to help other people. So that would be good. So I
Mm.
would like to do
Yeah.
that. Mm.
That sounds good because some people, I feel like some people are like, oh no, I'm not going to share that. I'm just going to do whatever I'm doing.
I
But
know
Yeah.
say
that's
what
their
if
Yeah.
view.
say what if you share? You could share it, and then
Mm.
for me, it's not my cup of tea. So,
Hmm.
but you've shared it,
But you
which is
shared it,
nice.
so I
Yeah.
can
And
do
not
it
only that,
somewhere.
that there is just something in giving. When you give.
Yeah.
I was
Mm.
actually watching. I'm sure because you know that I'm in the Samuel's Academy. So there
Mm.
was somebody who was in the academy, and he was saying that he gives away houses. So
Mm.
initially, I was like, "Hey, Robin Hood, giving away houses."
I receive it. I receive it.
I was like, "Wow!"
That
But then,
hyper
as I was
clarity just
watching
in
him,
buying houses. Hey, that's
yeah,
amazing.
and then this guy
Mm.
said, it's because for me to start my journey, he was actually gifted a house himself. So,
Ah,
somebody gave him a house, like literally gave him a house, like there's a house, and then gave him money to do it up. And then he was like, no, 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 I'll pay for you. He was like, no, 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 what's good? Because the guy was an old guy. He was like, what good is money to me? It's going to help somebody. So that guy now, you know what he's doing is like almost like a modern day Robin Hood. Basically, he just
Mhm.
buys houses and rents them out and gets people in there, and then the people can buy the house, save money, get like lower rent, and then save
Ah.
money, and then they'll buy the house off him in 10 years or something like that. And I
Mhm.
was like, wow, this guy
Wow.
is a Robin Hood. But then I thought, you know what? Unfortunately, I'm not at that stage yet. And for
Yet.
me, I was just chatting. I think I was chatting to Lucy Liu, and she was saying, "Sandra, do you rent out houses?" And I said, "No, actually, um I do Airbnb. My house, I've got one that I rent. Actually, now it's gonna be two now, because after I was watching this video, it's gonna be two, because I was thinking this house
Oh,
that we're doing it, we're gonna get the person out. But after watching the video, I just thought, you know what? Sometimes there's just something in giving. Sometimes I know the profit margin for me right now is not where I want to be, and I know I can make 5 times as much from that house than what I'm getting from someone buying to let. And I thought, I don't think I like this for, because for me, I want to be able to have more money so I can buy more houses and then get a bit more stable. But
okay.
just watching that, and I was watching it, and then I remember just chatting in the meantime after I finished watching, I was chatting to Lucy. I said, you know what, Lucy, maybe in the next year or two, when I've got a few more houses and a few more stability to be able to give back to the community, I'll probably do that. Probably, maybe not give the house out. I probably won't, but I'll definitely do buy to let. Well, no, because nobody now, most people in property don't do buy to let anymore. And now, where are these people that want to rent gonna how are they gonna get someone to rent? Because
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's not us, the property investors. It's the government. We're making it so hard for the property investor to do that. But
Yeah.
then the people that are suffering are the people that are looking for houses to rent. So I said,
Mm.
you know what? In future, my giving back will be doing houses up for buy to let. And
Okay.
there's the property margin in it is very, very low. The profit margin very low. But to me, I'm feeling like I've given back. There's something about giving that
Yeah.
it will keep coming back. Because even this guy's
Yeah.
story, he was like, he gave this house, he's giving us that, and the houses that keep coming. He's now on house number 10.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, so people they don't want to share. They want to keep their information there. They will not grow. They'll just be like
Yeah.
where they are, and maybe even
Yeah.
shrivel. But if you share, if you give out, I know some like some people, that are girls. There's another girl, she called me. She's like, "Oh, Sandra, I heard that you do Airbnb." Like, "Yeah, I do." She's like, "Anyway, I want to put my Airbnb up on my property up on Airbnb." I was like, "Okay, fair enough." So then I said, "Okay, there's two options. You can go on it and do it yourself, or you can get somebody to do it for you." She's like, I can do it myself. Just talk me through it." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, darling. My time is worth something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am I paid a lot of money to get myself educated. Yeah, and you don't want to pay somebody else. You want to do it yourself, but you want me to sit here with you for 2 hours talking to you. You doing it yourself. I said, no, 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 darling. There's two things. Yeah, you choose the cheaper way or the more expensive way.
That's
Some
it.
things you have to value your time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be used. Some people can start using people.
Mm.
But sometimes it doesn't hurt me if somebody says, Sandra, can I just borrow 30 minutes of your time just to ask you a few questions? I was like, yeah, give me a call. I'll let you know when I'm free. Then we can talk
Mm.
for 30 minutes. After that, sweetie, now you're taking away my time that I could be making money. So after that, if you will still want my services, we can need to talk
Yep.
about paying for my money. But
Yep.
sometimes it's just nice to give back.
Yeah.
Something to give at least,
Yeah.
but not be used. Not to be used. To be used is different.
No.
Let me just somebody else. Who for family love? Faith. Why Faith?
Oh, why are there two? I
Faith,
can see
have you
the
been
two.
cloned? I don't think I trust this. I'm gonna Faith. If you can hear me,
Mm.
log back in because I need to remove you, both of you, because we've done this
Mm.
before. We've gone through this line before. So
Remember?
Faith, Faith, log back on, sweetie. And then because there's two of you, so which means you've probably been cloned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah. Why did you guys stop YouTube? Little sis, YouTube is a lot of time.
Yeah. The
Those
editing and
videos
all of that. Sandra,
editing
your hair
takes a
is
lot.
fine. Stop messing with it. I'm looking at you and I'm going, why does
I
it have
start again with the hair. The hair is in trouble.
if there's anything wrong, I'll tell you. But you look
Okay, are
fine.
you sure of Alice?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to come back and say Alice should have told me this. Alice is a hater. So, Miss Yoka, I stopped YouTubing not because I really want to, because I love YouTube. It's for your lives. I do.
Mm.
But this year has been so busy for me because I don't know. I was working as a nurse, agency nurse. So I worked when I want to. But I was working. I was doing up a house. I decided to do this one up. With of course I know guys. You know what, guys? Actually, before we go further, can I just please, yeah, clarify one thing? Because people were saying to me, Sandra, we know what you do. You go there with your painting brush, and then you say, Steve, take me a video. Take me a video for 2 minutes, 2 seconds, whatever, and pretend to paint, and then drop it after you
And
finish
then
the
leave
video.
everything
And
for
then
two
you say,
seconds.
Steve, finish off. Guys, I actually do the painting. That's the only thing I can do though. But I do finish the whole. I think I did
Mm,
quite a few walls. I know Steve finished some of them because Steve is quite quick. But I
yeah.
do paint. I do my bit. And that's the only thing I can do. And you know, Steve is like such a perfectionist. If I try and do anything
Mm,
else and mess it up, you just go, you know what, babe, let me finish off. But yeah, I know Steve, he's done a lot more. Steve has done the kitchen, guys. I haven't posted the kitchen before and after, but the kitchen looks
wow.
amazing. It looks
You're lucky. You're
beautiful.
very lucky that,
Honestly, and it of course a
Steve
lot
got
of
that
money
skill.
to do it up. It of course that a lot, and I'm in leg to do the kitchen. And Steve did that. Did the
Mm,
floors. Steve did the bathroom though. We had to get a plumber because Steve is not a plumber. So there's some
okay.
things that we get some
Outside
professional
help.
people to do that
Mm,
thing. But the good thing is Steve is quite good with a lot of things. But the things that is not, that needs a qualified person, like the electrics. There was a socket he sorted out, but he
mhm.
said, oh, if there's some but more things that need to do it, like putting, because we had to put induction cooker because we're thinking
Okay.
about, okay, but anyway, let me right, so yeah, let's clarify that I do the painting. I am not just doing it for the content. It's not just the content, guys. You okay? Did you hear me? It's not just the content. I do painting. So yeah, so I was doing we're doing the renovating.
Mhm.
We were doing the Airbnbs as well. Running them is not so fun. I do, and I also go and clean sometimes. And actually,
Okay.
for the past few, I think the past few times at the one in Nottingham, the last past 3 weeks, I think
Mm,
twice. I went to clean the house in Airbnb, at the Airbnb for the, during
mm,
the holidays. I was off and Steve was off, so we went and did my Steve. We both went and did it together.
mm.
To give our cleaner a little break during the Christmas break. So yeah, I do that as well. So I was running the Airbnb, the Airbnbs. I was doing the doing up the property, and I was working, and I've also got a care business. So I had a
Mm.
lot going. It was just
Yeah.
too much. Even for me, I was talking to somebody the other day, said, "Do you know, I never even this whole year I haven't really had a day off, like a day off.
That's
So that's why
true.
I sit back and say, okay, fine, Sandra, choose the path you want to go." And I was talking to a business consultant, and he was like, Sandra, you might not, you're not growing as fast as you could possibly because you've got so much potential. But the thing is, Sandra, you're everywhere. You're spreading yourself too
Yeah.
thin. It's too
Mm.
much. So concentrate on, pick what you want and go with it. And that's how
Yeah.
he was advising me. He says, you said, I noticed that you said, because he didn't notice that, Sandra, I bumped into your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel. I said, yeah. He's like, an Instagram. I said, yeah. I said, so why don't you pick your passion and vlog that? Your passion, not trying to do all these things at once. You're only one
Yeah.
person. And you're also a mom. You're also a partner. You also got church family. You've got all these
Mm.
things. You're doing too much. So now I said, okay, fine. I had to think about it, and so that's why I chose property, because property is my baby. I love
Mm.
property. I'm also in my element with the property. So I'm
Yeah.
going to go all out with the property. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the on my Facebook, on my YouTube, on my Instagram. It's all going to be about property. I know Sandra and Steve Instagram is also my little baby, but I'll just probably
Mm.
post every now and again. But the Sandra, oh, my property journey is on Sandra in Property. That's an Instagram page.
That's new
That's
handle.
where I
Okay.
normally post about my property and my
Mm.
entrepreneur journey. So that's where I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, I've got a lot of things to share, a lot, and I'm gonna be so busy, and it's gonna be exciting. I've got so much to show you guys. I can't wait.
We can't wait.
I'm excited. I probably have gone on a tangent anyway, but you guys should know me by now. That's what I do. I just talk about 20 million
You
things at
know
once.
our girl. Our girl
But
can talk.
but the one thing I've learned, actually, if I was to say they'd tell me what's the one thing that you've learned the
Mm.
most about in life for this year, I would say to be consistent and to focus on one thing. You
Yeah.
cannot be the jack of all trades, or
Mm.
and expect to make it. Focus on one thing. This is
Yeah.
what I got. This is the best advice I've heard this year. Focus on one thing and let
Mm.
it grow. Once it's grown to a level where you can leverage, then you go on the other things that you can focus on. You
Mm.
cannot do 20 things at once. You will not make it. And I've
Yeah.
learned it. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way for doing that. But I know 2025 is going to be a different year for me.
Come on now.
And when
Come
I'm
on
saying
now.
about, oh yeah, I bought one house, I'm saying, oh yeah, I bought a hotel next year. I'm saying, yeah, this year I bought a hotel. Because that's, your girl is manifesting a hotel, guys. And I know one day I'll be posting about it on this
Manifest it.
channel.
Manifest it.
Because
Manifest.
Airbnbs and service accommodation is my baby. I love doing that. That's my
Mm.
favorite strategy in property. And a hotel is only the next level up
Well,
from
it's another property,
Airbnb.
but up, up,
And it's
up,
possible. And
and it's possible.
I've already got a map on doing it, and I know that it's possible. So
Good.
watch the space.
Yeah,
Anyway,
what you
I,
do?
while I'm talking too much, let me go on the comments because they're popping. I'm probably gonna go back. Sandra is gone. That was the phone, Miss Yoki. Sandra's back. She's back, and honestly, I was
Are you
panicking. I was
okay?
thinking, what? I was thinking, what? Sandra's gone. Sandra's back. I was
There
thinking,
was
what's
black screen. I'm
happening?
like, oh, what happened? And then Faith was like, oh, I think somebody has called us. Oh, okay, okay,
I was
okay.
thinking, why would she call me? I'm sure she knows that she's seen that I'm on YouTube. But anyway, the person who called me has got no clue about anything about YouTube and social media, so I forgive her. Candles. Oh
Oh, that's
wow.
great.
Okay,
Oh, that's
okay.
a side hustle. Oh, that's nice.
That is a good one. And
That's
you
a
know what,
good one.
guys? Honestly, I don't even know how I've managed to do this. Because honestly, Lucy Lou, I don't know if you know how fond of you I am. I am so fond of you. I don't know. Lucy Lou, guys, lives in Nottingham. And for
Oh,
some
nice.
reason, we've never met. I don't know how that happened, Lucy Lou. But this year, my biggest promise is we will meet.
We will
And I will
meet.
see your candles. And we'll ever talk about your business
Oh,
plan.
do it. That's
And then
lovely.
we will see what
Oh,
we
that's
can do
so
because you are my
nice.
girl. So we'll see. We'll look at your business
Oh,
plan.
do it.
We will look at what you're doing, and then we can see what you can do better to
Especially
get
if
that
you're
high side
organic
hustle.
or
It might not be even a side hustle. You might be coming here on our podcast and showing us how
showcasing
it's
your
gotten into your
candles. Yes,
business.
do it. That's nice.
Yes.
Hey, I like
So
that.
yeah,
Ooh.
your sister, your girl will support you. Will support you, Lucy
Mm.
Liz. Yeah, my sister is not doing. All right. Okay. Oh, cool. There you go. All right. I need to meet your sister. She can do most. Wow. Okay. I can
Wow.
share her info with you, Sandra, to
Hey, I
possibly to
admire those
anyone
people.
needs to
There's one
work.
lady I follow
Oh.
on Facebook. Yeah, there's one lady. She'll go, but she's in America. She'll go to like Home Depot or something, and she'll just
Mm.
buy all sorts of, DIY type of things. And then she'll come and then she'll do like the front part of her house. She'll do all the paneling in her house. She does all this stuff, and I'm like, wow. There's some women that
Some
can do
people are
all this.
blessed. Some people's
Yeah.
hands are blessed. They are blessed. And then
She,
some
she
are
did
not so.
this
But
woman
honestly,
redid her kitchen by
mhm.
herself. She stripped, she went to IKEA, she bought the units in IKEA, then they delivered them. She is the one who set them up, did the I was like, wow, this is great.
Wow.
Like some people are, yeah, no, she's really good. She's really
Wow.
good.
Wow. And
Yeah.
wow. Wow.
Mm.
I need to meet. I'll watch the. You didn't send me the link, Alice, about the
Okay.
lady in thing. I get inspired about things like that. And Lucy Lou, I need to meet your sister as well. And with you, I need to meet your sister.
That's nice.
Let's share what happened,
Oh,
Miss
that's also
Faith.
when you went off.
That's when
Yeah.
I went away. Yeah. Yes, you didn't say no. How can you say no, you can't say no. It's an amazing. It is. Yeah, yeah. Your guys saw the pictures with the kitchen. It's absolutely. But guys, it's beautiful. I'm so proud of him. He did a
Wow.
good job. That girl, the lady who stays there, she was like, she could not believe how the house is turning out because when he bought it, she was staying there anyway. So she was like, no, it's okay. I'm fine where I am. You don't need to do anything up. We're like, nah, no, no. You've got different landlords, love. And
That's
to be
nice.
honest, I was intending on kicking it out and making it Airbnb, but God has spoken to me, so she's
Yeah.
staying. Even though it means we're gonna lose a lot of money, but sometimes with business, sometimes when you've got feelings and that one, it's another story. I think I should do a video on that one
Well, if
because
you're saying God, you know that they say that all things work together. All things
exactly.
work together.
And clearing her out might have even costed me a lot. So I know it's gonna be a loss, but sometimes you have to take the loss and the wins
Yeah.
and just give back, like what we're saying, give
That's
back and hopefully,
that's
hopefully,
a good thing, Sandra. Giving back.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully somebody will be nice to me some way.
Oh,
It will open ways. I know it will. So I
that's
heard you make some sacrifices. It's a
mm,
tough one. I bet listen, it was a painful one because Steve was all about let's keep it in. I was like, but the moment he said it, I was upset. I went red. I was like, what do you mean keep it in? Do you know how much you can earn from that house? Just
Sandra.
but
I was on that
it's
one.
not all about money. It's not about money. Sometimes just oh yes, thank you, Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou has shared the page for her sister. I'll definitely ever look at it. Thank you, Lucy Lou. Yeah, I honestly, yeah, It's been a tough decision to make, but I've had to say, you know what, Sandra, be good. God will bless you.
That's
You're in a
it.
situation in that situation for a reason. You bought the house, that lady in there for a reason, and she's
Mhm.
amazing. She pays the rent on time and everything. But just like I was thinking, this money is just what we're making here. I can make 5 times that at a minimum. But that's it's not all about money. So we need to
Do
understand
well.
that. But
Do well.
I'll be here explaining to you. I'll give you the
Mhm.
figures on about Airbnbs and everything. If that's what you, yeah, there's ways you don't necessarily have to own a property. You see to do Airbnb. So I'm also going to be sharing that as
Okay.
well. So
Oh, I didn't
it
know
is.
that.
Yes, it is a stepping stone. You can, it's doable. It's doable. So yes, keep an eye. Your sister will be sharing some information.
My sister, I
It's
gotta
full.
go, darling. But it was nice to catch up. When the thing is up and
Alice,
running, we'll be here
Alice,
to support you.
Alice, always a pleasure, darling. And obviously, the podcast. We need to talk more about the podcast.
Definitely.
I
Definitely.
think it's very important. And like you're saying, it's difficult. We can't mix. We shouldn't mix.
Yeah.
The entrepreneur side and the
Yeah.
mental
Yeah.
health
That's
and the
separate. Yeah.
relationships and the juicy details
And the
and
juicy
people
pieces, the
coming in
juicy
and
stories.
saying, how
Yeah.
do I meet this guy? Guys, I've got the situation. People be coming and saying, I've got the situation. What should I do with the situation? They say, okay, fine. This is how it is. And
Mm.
cause I was thinking we can even do when we're doing each channel, they can come as unknown, we
Oh
can, and
yes,
as long
yes,
as we
yes.
know it's them,
Yeah.
not anybody
Mm.
who come and clone and everything. So we can come, she can share her story, change the names if need be, and then
Yeah.
we can help her. So yeah, we need to look at it. I'm serious. I'm
Yeah.
serious about it.
Seriously. Super
I
duper.
wouldn't.
Darling,
I love
always
you,
a
sweetie. I
pleasure.
love you. So anyway, God, right. That was Alice. Who's that one? How come I've got Alice? Yeah. Ooh. On my own. So yeah. Okay, let me just carry on with the comments. Steve did an amazing job with the kitchen. He did. Honestly, that is. I'm gonna show it. You will see it on my Sandra in Property page on Instagram. I think I'll put it on the comment section on the description on this live, so you can go and see what it would be. But I haven't shared it yet. I will do. I will do in future. It's on the it's on. I'm going to be more consistent, like what Yokai said, is consistency and not stopping. So I'm going to be consistent. I don't want to do things that I know I won't be able to do it. So I think for what I can promise you guys is I'm going to do a video once every week. I think it's going to be on a Sunday, maybe at about 6 o'clock. Expect, or maybe a Wednesday. I think because I love Wednesdays. I think it's going to be Wednesdays at 6 p.m. every Wednesday, 6 p.m. There will be a video on property or on entrepreneurship or something about, or if you've got any questions, just send me a message on Sandra and Steve. Even I can still see the messages, or send me a message on Sandra and Property, and if and I will see the messages, and I will I will do a video on it. So every Wednesday there will be a video on entrepreneurship, and then I will just throw in some stories and like even again because doing a video on YouTube is not easy, guys. So I want to make sure that I set a goal that is achievable. The good thing about property is most of it is I can sit down here and we can talk about it. So it's not too bad. Whereas the videos that we're doing, the vlogs are they are a hot mess because you have to take videos and edit it together. So it's harder to edit. But when I'm sitting here and just talking and explaining things, I know maybe I might put a few videos of what maybe I would have done or something like that in passing, but I'll just sit here and have a video. That's not gonna be too bad. And I'm also hoping because I've got a lot of friends in property. So what we're gonna do is maybe I can go to their, I can go and show you what I'm doing. That's not a problem. I can go to viewings with you guys and explain to you what I saw on the viewing, what I thought was good about the house, what I thought wasn't good. Because gone are the days where you can just buy a house any house and do it up and make money, you can lose a lot of money in property. So I can go and do that and tell you what I'm doing with that house. I can go to a networking event, tell you what I did there, what worked for me, what didn't work. So you can also learn, because networking is very important in property or in business in general. So yeah, I'll be sharing all those tips on here. Bambi says, do you still work as an S2? I do. I do, but I don't do it as often. I'll probably go maybe lately. I've been going maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times sometimes. But from January, it's gonna be maybe once or twice a month. That's where I'm gonna be doing it. I'm going to be going full time in property. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Yeah, but yeah, I realized, Bumpy. I realized that I actually love nursing. I love my job. I do. I love yeah, I love what I do. I love what I do. I love helping people. I've found the things that I didn't really enjoy in nursing, I don't do them in my job. I don't, unfortunately, I'm no shade to nurses that wipe people's bums, but for me it was not impactful in my journey as a nurse. So I don't wipe nobody's bum. I don't do no bed washes and everything like that. So I'm a practice nurse. So I enjoy that. I enjoy how I do, how I help people and all the emergencies and everything. So I love that. So yes, I love nursing. I don't think I'll ever stop actually. I say, oh, I'm not gonna ever, don't ever want to see anything. I don't want to nurse ever again. But that's a lie. I actually love it. So yes, I don't know. I probably went on a tangent, but yeah, that's you're right, Bambi. How are you? Long time, sweetie. Long time. Um, Wolfram Love says very demure and very focused, doing cleaning and oh. Yes, darling. You need to. I think in business, you need to do the little things so that you can pay them. You can sometimes, you might think, oh, she's just cleaning, but you don't realize how long it takes, how what they're doing, and all that. And sometimes again, you might be overpaying. Somebody will tell you, oh, you take me 10 hours to clean this house, and it doesn't. I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly how you're doing what you're doing. You cannot put a wool over my eyes, my lovey. I know exactly what it is. So yeah, obviously there are jobs that you probably will put a vote for, like things like electrics or whatever. But that's Steve to look at, and because he understands a bit more about that. But things like cleaning and everything, you need to. I think you need to start from the bottom. You need to start from even understanding and appreciating what they're doing as well. The cleaners, they're doing an amazing job. Just been to Sheffield House today just to drop some linen and stuff, to stocking up things, and the girl, the cleaner was saying, because the cleaning company, my friend's cleaning company that does it, and she said she sent a new girl there to do it, and there was another girl was supposed to go with her, but the other girl didn't go, some weird reason. But then my friend was in hospital, so I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll go and see what she's done. I'll go to the house and see what she's done, and if she hasn't done a good job, I will pick out what it is so you can come back and sort it out or something." But I went there and she did an amazing job. And this girl is a young girl; she's 19, and she'd never done it before. So I appreciate those things. I really do. It's nice to appreciate them, and every now and again, and even for Christmas, our cleaners, we gave them a little present just to appreciate them and appreciate what they do. And things like, like for our cleaners, we always say we've got this policy where we say, if on the review somebody says very clean, we'll give you £10 for every review that says very clean. It's just like an incentive for them to keep cleaning. So yeah, it's just those tips that to keep your staff. I believe in staff retaining. It's not easy to be training somebody new every day. It's not easy, but yeah, that's what we do anyway, just to keep people happy. Guys, I'm off. Oh, Faith, it's always a pleasure to have you, sweetie. Always a pleasure. It's good to be back. Oh, bless you, Sandra. We shall. I know this 2025 definitely we will. Probably even more the earlier than the later stage. Actually, I'll definitely make a plan and meet you guys. Go for a coffee or something, some breakfast or something, and catch up. That would be lovely. I love candles. I do too. I do too. Miss Yokai says, Lucy, look, there you go. You've got some support, some business already. You see, it's good to. They always say in business, tell people what you do. You never know who your customer is. So there you go, Lucy Lou. You've already got Miss Yokai there, your customer. And I'm definitely gonna get some from you as well when I see you. And because I like to support. I like to support people that are doing their bit. So Lucy Lou says, oh, thank you. Lucy say, oh wow, me and my sister are a force. Bring Bring your ear defenders. Oh my God. Listen, Lou, can you imagine if you and sister are like that? And me. Okay, so it's not gonna be breakfast. It's gonna be an all day meeting because if there's gonna be three women, this and that. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And Lucy Lou says, "Yay!" I love you, sweetie. I love you too. I love you. I love you. So anyway, guys, so that was me. I just came to give you an update, tell you what I'm doing, tell you about the change of I didn't want to just come on and then you just come and just think try typing Sandra and Steve and then you find Sandra's entrepreneur circle, then you think, what's this? So yeah, and I'm just sort of come here and explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing, where we're taking the channel, because it's gonna be another one for the podcasts for me and Alice. So I think that one, I think podcast can do once a week as well. I can allocate time for that one every week, and then we can do entrepreneurship once a week as well. So yeah, and then the lives. I think for the lives, probably we'll do. I think the lives will probably be more on the podcast because the lives are more juicy on that one. So I think for here it'll be podcasts. So podcasts might be maybe pre-recorded because some people might not be available when we are. But if they are, we can actually do one when you guys can ask questions during the live. So yeah, we'll see. I think I'll be if I can try maybe how can I promise this? Because I don't want to make promises that I can't keep because it's relying on somebody else as well. Because I know most of my friends that are in the entrepreneur world, I meet them, but I might meet them at different times. They might not be available at night when I'm doing lives. So I can definitely promise podcasts. And if you've got any questions, then you can leave them in the comment section. And then the lives, I think the lives will go to the podcast channel for Sandra and Alice. And I don't know. Have you got any questions, guys? Or shall we say goodbye? It's been good, guys. It's been so good. I miss you guys. I miss you so much. But if you haven't got any questions, guys, I think we will call it quits for the night. If you've got any questions and you don't want to write on YouTube, you can find me on Sandra in Property or Sandra and Steve on Instagram and on Sandra Uya Uya on Facebook. And yeah, I will try. I think I'm gonna try and change. I'm gonna try and convert the Sandra and Steve page to Sandra's Entrepreneur Circle so that we can people on Facebook can also be part of it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your support and for being there. Thank you. And I love you guys. Don't forget, oh my God, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. I've missed that bit. Bye bye, guys. Love you. Bye bye. Bye bye, Lucy Lou. Bye, Yokai. Bye, everybody. Alice, Faith, thank you guys for coming. Bambi, thank you guys. Who else have I missed? If I've missed anybody else, sorry, guys. But I love you. Bye bye.